High heels.
Okay. You're gonna throw flowers on the beach now. Alright, take some flowers. Okay. Good job. Alright, keep walking.
Yay! Walking! Keep walking!
Keep walking. Good job, sweetie.
Keep walking!
Keep walking. This way, sweetie, okay? Follow mommy. Good job. Keep coming. Come on, sweetie. You gotta keep walking, okay?
Anders, want me on the deck?
Come in, sweetie. You gotta save some over here.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
That's enough here. Save some in the middle.
Right here for some.
Good, perfect. Good aim.
Please be seated or get comfortable. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but I got a little competition here. Greetings and welcome. My name is Ann Wang. On behalf of Carrie and Jannie, I'm elated that you could join us for this marriage celebration. We are gathered here today in the presence of friends and family to witness and honor the love that Carrie and Jannie have for each other. All of us have traveled here for meters or thousands of miles with a shared purpose: to encourage, celebrate, and support the covenant that these two people shall now make. If any of you has anything to say that might change their minds, they don't want to hear it. However, what they do want to hear and know is that you will be their friends and their family, and always support and encourage them as they discover the commitment and dedication necessary to make this marriage last. And that is why you are all here today, and they thank you. Give it up for yourselves. The marriage that Carrie and Jannie are creating is grounded in three foundations. Number one, within themselves. Number two, within their community of loved ones. And number three, of course, within various multimedia platforms such as Food Network, Facebook, and Twitter. And if it wasn't for the reception issue, we'd be able to broadcast it live. But they've asked us to be with them today because we, as their community of loved ones, are an essential part of their lives together. We rejoice in the ways life has led them to each other and brought them to this place where we are today. Formalizing their acceptance of one another completely and their commitment to understand and support each other in their journey through life. More importantly, we join here on this beach to give both social and legal recognition thanks to the state of Connecticut on their commitment as partners for life. And now let's take a multilingual segue to speak with some very special members of Jannie's family. 各位嘉宾，我的名字是王恩晴。我跟 Jannie 和 Carrie 是多年的老朋友。今天非常谢谢大家从各地来这里参加他们的结婚的典礼，让我们大家一起衷心祝福他们的白头偕老，幸福快乐。谢谢大家。And now, we're going to have a wonderful gift from Carrie's friend, Bernadette Polina, who will be sharing passages from the great poet, Rainer Maria Rilke. very honored that Carrie and Jannie asked me to do a reading for them today. I wanted to do something dear to them, and Carrie introduced me to Rilke. So I've chosen several excerpts from Letters to a Young Poet. We are only just beginning to consider the relation of one individual to a second individual objectively and without prejudice. And our attempts to live such relationships have no model before them. And yet, in the changes that time has brought about, there are already many things that can help our timid novices. This advance, at first very much against the will of the outdistanced man, will transform the love experience, which is now filled with error, will change it from the ground up, and reshape it into a relationship that is meant to be between one human being and another, no longer one that flows from man to woman. And this more human love will fulfill itself in thick consideration, and gentleness, and kindness, and clarity, finally and releasing. It will resemble what we are now preparing to aim for as a great struggle. The love that consists in this, that two solitudes protect and order and freedom. It is good to love, because love is difficult. For one human being to love another human being, that is perhaps the most difficult task that has been entrusted to us. The ultimate task, the final test of proof, the work for which all other work is merely preparation. This timidity for any new, inconceivable experience